All right, guys, so let's do an update on this guy, the Icon T8, because I've had the scanner for a while. I've also had this TrueFix for a while now too. I don't use it very frequently, but because I use my AutoAuth a lot more, I just like it more. It has color diagrams. It has an easier graphical user interface. Just the website is just programmed better. It's just easier to use. But I only use the all data for like my vehicles. Like every vehicle that I come across is some obscure vehicle. I'll just look it up in TrueFix and get the basic data that I need. But the TrueFix is not integrated into the scanner. I'm just on a web browser. As you can see, I'm just on a web browser on the scanner. It's not integrated into the automotive software, which is this. So that's one thing to keep in mind, especially if you're used to using like tool truck scanners, like the Snap-on scanners. Their repair information, like the Triton D10, stuff like that, it's integrated into the software. So when you scan a car and you come up with codes, that information is automatically populated and all that work is done behind the scenes. Whereas when you want to dive deeper in a code, get some wiring diagrams and stuff like that on a vehicle, you still have to go over to the web browser on these icon scanners. Okay, move over to the iPad, see what it costs. So right now, the scanner sells for $900 before tax. I don't think it comes with an optional warranty. I think it's just like 2 years included of updates. And if you want the one that can actually do topology mapping, you got to step up to like $1,700. And from my experience of owning the scanner and using it, it's the $900 one is not worth it. It's overpriced, and you can, I see they're showing like the T10 has topology. You can put a scope on it, and now it's showing the repair information, but I will have to find out if it's integrated, because they kind of did the same thing for the T8. They had pictures like that, and then when I got the thing, the repair information, which is coming through motor, is not integrated. And it's going to be kind of hard for them to integrate it because it's not their software. It's motor software. All right. So if you have a T10, leave down in the comments if the repair information, which is this, I think it's like $299. I think the repair information is like $300 a year, and it is this. Okay, let me know if it's integrated, like they're showing in the picture, because I remember the T8 did the same, showed a very similar image, and they made it seem like it was integrated, but it was just a red banner, and it was not integrated. So something that people kind of want to know, need to know, and should be able to know before they spend this much money on a scanner. Now, I don't own the T10. I don't know if I would buy it after buying the T8 and being a little underwhelmed. I don't know. The good thing about this scanner is, it's a pretty much like everybody else. It's a bi-directional scanner, but it came with 2 years of update. And as you can see, just because it says TrueFix here that doesn't mean it's integrated. All it does is open up a web browser. That's not integration. Integration is when I take the tool, which we'll do in a minute, and put it on a car, and it brings up a code, and within this application, the diagnostic application, the TrueFix data is auto-populated, which it does not do. So, judging by this picture, it makes it looks like it is, but I got an eerie suspicion that it isn't, that it's just a web-based thing. It's included with the T10 for 1 year. So that's a $300 value right there. It really is a $300 value, guys, because I paid that $300 for that 1 year subscription for this TrueFix. So that, you know, bought the price of this scanner up from $900 to $1,200. But I bought this before it was even out, before you could even buy it. I had it. So when I bought this, the T10 was not even out yet. They hadn't even took delivery of these scanners. You know, they were still, you know, on the boat, so to speak. So in hindsight, I wish I would have waited and just bought the T10 and skipped over the T8. I wish I could sell the T8 and get the other one, man. But there's a lot of other scanners out there, like the, you know, your Think Tools, if they still make those, the Think Tools Pro, your Top Dons, your, I'm trying to think of stuff that has AutoAuth, because any scanner that you mention, like, oh, this is better than the T8, well, it's got to have FCA AutoAuth. It's got to be on the list for AutoAuth, or that doesn't compare. You can't do the Chrysler stuff. So let's take a look at that if we can, without making the video too long. Let's see if we can get to AutoAuth real quick. I just want to look at the list. I've done this in another video, but I want to look at the list. I want to see, put this up here. Let me get logged in. Get logged in. This is like $50 a year. So that's another cost that you can go ahead and add in. And just like the TrueFix, this software is, well, no, I can't say that. The AutoAuth is integrated into the software. So while you're scanning a car, when you need to be authenticated, it automatically like DLL overs to the AutoAuth, and it's inside the diagnostic program, and it does its thing behind the scene, and you're still in the diagnostic screen. So this is integrated into the scanner, which is the only way I think it will work, actually. So I don't need anything, and let's upgrade, bro. I just need to manage tools. So I got 2 Autel scanners and a this Harbor Freight one that's on here, and now I'm gonna check tool compatibility. Let's see. So these are the people who are on the list. This is what I'm getting at. Like, if you got a tool, a scan tool, and you're comparing it to these icon ones, you gotta pick one that's on this list. And so Think Car is on there, Top Don is on there. Those are 2 that I was talking about. Let me see if I see any other ones. I don't have any experience with the gear wrench ones, and Launch is not on here. Oh yeah, Launch is on here. So you know, I got some reservation about some of the launch tools. They kind of nickel and dime you with services that should be included with the tool, but they want you to pay for them as add-ons, which is which is like a scam. But I don't know if all the scan tools are like that or just some of them. Maybe some of the cheaper ones, that's how they're doing it. It's like they sell you a full featured tool, but they disable a bunch of the features and make you pay for them. So that's what I don't like about launch stuff. But I know I'll hear about it in the comments, but I don't care because it's true. So yeah. So between my Altels, Think Car, Top Don, I could probably get more scanner for the money is what I'm saying when it comes to this T8 scanner. I could have, you know, if I wanted to wait. When I bought this, I wanted it right then and there. But if I had the time to wait, I probably should have went with like a Think Car, Top Don, or even a Launch. They do make good scanners. I mean, I can't deny that they make good scanners. They make good scanners. Something that natively has topology, you know, it has topology and it has AutoAuth. So now just because the names is on the list, that doesn't mean all their scanners, because let's go to add a tool. I'm getting a lot of glare up there, guys, so I'm going to come back down here with it. When we go to add a tool, manufacturer. So again, this is the list. However, well, let's go to Top Don. Okay, tool model. On the Top Don, looks like it's saying all the models, but they all aren't like that. Like a very popular one is Autel, and I have a lot of their scanners. Oh, it just says all. I guess this is something new. It used to list all the different models, and some of them don't work. Like you go to pick some of them and they just don't they don't work. It used to be like this, so maybe they have fixed it to where, I don't know, but this is how it normally is. Like you pick a tool, and every tool they make is not compatible to use this. And typically the cheaper tools aren't. So in the Think tool family, these are the ones that, you know, would actually work. Then you put in a serial number. But not all of them. Because I know like Harbor Freight, they make, it says all models, but all models don't work because they sell that ZR1 scanner and it doesn't work with this. But you won't find that out until you put the serial number in. And you got the serial number, that means you already bought it. And you find out later that it doesn't work. So that's just something to be aware of. Make sure you check with whatever tool you're buying that it does work with the AutoAuth. If you need to work with, like I don't see the X tool. There's an X tool. I don't see the X tool on there. This is all models. I just know that's not true. OTC. yeah. Well, that's what it says, but you better check because they all don't work with it. So software updates. But that's not to say that this is a bad scanner, guys. This is not a bad scanner. Sometimes I run into stuff that it won't do, and I have to pull out my Autel. Sometimes I get hard codes, and it won't clear it. You know, it won't do some of the readiness monitors and stuff like that. And I have to get one of my Altels to clear that code and to reset those monitors or whatever. So I know this car has a code in it. And I kind of need to know what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but it's for the cats, one of the cats. And I kind of want to know which one so I can replace that one first. I already have 2 cats for it, but Let me get set up on this and we'll run the scan. All right, we're set up. We got the Diagnostic app open. Click OK. They fixed a lot of things with the scanner. Like it was like I said, I got it way before other people, and that wasn't really a good thing because it was full of so many bugs that it inhibited the functionality of it. So. But yeah, they fixed a lot of stuff. A lot of the live data they fixed. The misfire counter stuff. A lot of stuff that you need to be able to look at going down the road, they fixed. So it's running the health report right now. And it's pretty fast. When it's slow, it's not so much of the tool. Some cars, it's just slow. I mean, if a car has 70 modules and another car has 6, that car is going to make the scanner look fast and the other one's going to make the scanner look slow. That's not really the scanner. Like I said, I knew it had a code, but like what I mainly wanted to show you is what I mean by integrated, not integrated. So the code assist, that's integrated. You see, I'm still within the diagnostic software and it's letting me know, replace the catalytic converters. That's about a catalytic converter. Let's go back. True fix. I'm now out of the application. It has opened another window into, and this is that image that they showed for the T10. See, it's not, I can almost bet money that it is not integrated. So this is welcome back. I'm in here. So I got the scanner, I got this True Fix in August of 2024. So this year, August, it's going to go away. And because this is not integrated, I still have to do these things. So let's close out these windows. Model, I got the G Coupe. And here is the stuff. So my P0420, which a lot of you car guys already know. It's talking about a catalytic converter. And I made some of these in Mexico. It's talking about oxygen sensors and stuff like that. I might go ahead and replace oxygen sensors. This is the reason why I just went ahead, and normally on another car, I would have just like, oh no, I'm gonna check the oxygen sensors first. But because this car is a high mileage vehicle, it has 170,000 miles on it, guys. Well, the cats probably are bad. They probably are clogged up, and they probably aren't as meeting the efficiency spec of the input versus the output on this thing anymore because they're that old. Now, if the car had like 70,000 miles, I would probably go after the oxygen sensors. But I don't believe in these cars, pretty much in any cars. I like to use the OEM O2 sensors because I've had bad luck with cheap sensors, period, no matter what type of sensor it is. Those cheap knockoff sensors, and a lot of times they're Chinese ones, they give bad data, brand new, they give bad data. And so I like to use good sensors. Well, 4 new oxygen sensors, like a Bosch or, you know, something like that, like a good one, it costs more than a cat's. Yeah, four good oxygen sensors cost more than 2 catalytic converters. You know, the catalytic converter is just a hunk of ceramic. I'll buy a Chinese, you know, catalytic converter, no problem. Who cares? But the sensors, man, the actual data, I need that to be good. The filter media, you know, I'm not worried about that. But the sensor, I need that to be good. So that's why I just went ahead and went with the cats, because of the mileage and the cost of the real sensors. Now, like I said, I'll probably end up still replacing the sensors if I have problems after replacing the cats. But I don't feel like I wasted money on the cats because they're old and they are clogged up because the car has almost 200,000 miles on it. So it's time to replace the cats, period. And this is just whatever. I just wanted to show that, like, this is not integrated. This is a different application from this. So what I was saying earlier, if you have a T10, let me know when you get to this screen and you click on TrueFix. Is it integrated like the Code Assist, or is it forwarding you to Google Chrome and you're having to use the web browser, which you can do from any computer, and it's just taking you to Motor? That's what I want to know. And especially before I buy the scanner. And I would like to know anybody who has any of the other nice scanners that have that feature outside of Snap-on, because I'm already familiar with the Snap-on scanners. Yes, I know they're bomb. They're also explosively expensive, and I don't want to buy them as a DIYer. I'm not buying a $10,000 Snap-on scanner, even though they're great. I'm not going to buy it, you know. And they're easy to use, and they're great for people. Unfortunately, those expensive $10,000 scanners are great for people who are just starting out in DIY, because they show you so many things that make it easy to use a scanner that a professional tech, he already knows all that stuff, an ASC, Certified Master Tech or whatever. He doesn't need the software of the Triton D10 to walk him through the procedure. He knows the procedure. He might need to brush up on a couple of specs or something, little torque specs or something like that. But most of that stuff he already knows. And it's just kind of funny that that scanner is so helpful for a novice tech, and it's such an advanced level scanner. That's the type of person that would be spending that money on that scanner, is somebody who like does this every day, not somebody like me or a lot of you that are watching this channel. So yeah, let us know if you got anything out there, a launch, your Think Tools, your Bosch, your OTCs, any of those AutoAuth FCA enabled scanners that have integrated data to where it's integrated in a tool like the Snap-ons. Let me know, guys. Catch you guys later. RV Tech Pro out.